Heinemann Higher, second chapter, sets and functions, exercise 2i, the mixed questions, number 5 this time. Another composition of functions. We're quite a good one this time because it's got fractions in it. So it's all about how do you deal with fractions in these expressions. Well, f acting on itself simply means this. F is going to act on f of x, which is this thing. X over 1 minus x. But what does f do to anything it gets hold of? Well, here it's here. Don't get confused between these x's. That's just an example of something that you're putting into it. So if you put in a whole expression, it'll be the whole expression that'll go down there, and 1 minus the whole expression. That's what this says. Put something into x, and it will take that something, and then divide it by 1 minus that something, whatever you put into it. Put in a 2, it would be 2 over 1 minus 2. Put in an a, it would be a over 1 minus a. Put in an expression, it will be the expression over 1 minus it. So if you put in x over 1 minus x, you end up with this cumbersome fraction. A fraction which has got fractions as part of it. Now the way you would deal with that isn't by starting to add things together, adding fractions and dividing fractions. The way you simplify a fraction is you either multiply the top and the bottom, or you divide the top and the bottom by the same thing. So it's the same part here. How can you make that fraction nice? Well, the thing that's wrong with it just now are these 1 minus x's. If it wasn't for the 1 minus x, then it would simply be a single term over a single term and a single term. In other words, a proper fraction. So what you can do is multiply the top and the bottom by whatever it takes to divide that part away. And that's obviously just multiply by 1 minus x. So you multiply everything in the top and everything in the bottom by 1 minus x. That keeps the value the same, doing the same to the top and the same to the bottom. So what you've got for the top would be, because that says this, you've got x over 1 minus x, you're multiplying it by 1 minus x, that will obviously divide out. That was the whole point, leaving you just x. There are 3 terms. 1 minus x times the bottom now, times 1 will just give you that 1 minus x. You could put it in a courtesy bracket if you like, it's not necessary. Minus, and then it's the same again here. This multiplied by 1 minus x is just going to give you x. So altogether you've got x over 1 minus 2x. That would be it. The function acting on itself would be x over 1 minus 2x. Just multiply the top and the bottom of the fraction, every term in the top and the bottom of the fraction, by whatever it takes to get rid of the awkward extra denominators.